Welcome to another local market update with Rick Batista on new listings, Rick Batista on closed sales, Rick Batista on median sales price, Rick Batista on percent of original list price received, Rick Batista on market time, and Rick Batista on inventory of homes for sale. How's it going, Chicago? Here to bring you another local market update. In this video, we'll be covering both September 2022 and how that month looked, as well as the week ending October 8th. So you get 2 for 1 this time.
3, 2, 1!
We'll be talking about residential activity only and focusing primarily on detached single-family homes, attached being condos and townhomes. And this is taking a look at the entire city of Chicago. I'll be covering specific areas a little later on the video. But I will tell you this, and I'm sure you already know, that Chicago is a very, very hyper-local market. So what you see going on in one area is not necessarily what you're going to see in another area. Things can change from block to block. Depending on what neighborhood you're in within that area, things can change pretty significantly. But let's dive right in. So again, entire city of Chicago, new listings for all properties, residential properties, was down by 20.4% last month. Closed sales down 23.5%, and inventory of homes down by 17.9%. Entire city of Chicago. First, comparing the two Septembers of just last month to 2021, new listings down by 2.7% to 1,919. Closed sales down by nearly 20% to 108. Median sales price up by 1.4%, $300K. Please keep in mind that median sales price is not the average sales price. $300,000 is certainly not the average sale price for a single-family home in Chicago. That can vary from area to area, neighborhood to neighborhood. But that is the number that's smack dab in the middle, so the equal number of homes sold for higher than and less than that amount. Percent of original list price received, 96.5%, down by 2% comparing to September 21. Average market time was 55 days in the market, which was higher than 26.5%. And that's to no surprise, given the market changes. Inventory of homes for sale, we finished the month of September with 3,040, which was higher than the September prior by 6.6%. Now looking at year-to-date, new listings, this is comparing January through September of this year and 2021. New listings pretty close, increase of 4.6% to 15,925 new listings. Closed sales down by 3.6%, 8,266, and median sales price $320K, which was pretty even compared to year-to-date 2021, down by 0.3%, so just a slight change there. Percent of original list price received, 98.4%, down by 0.9%, and market time 51 versus 54, a decrease of 5.6%. Now looking at the week ending of October 8th, 2022, we're looking at year-over-year changes. New listings for detached single-family homes was down by 1.2%. Attached single-family homes, condos and townhomes, down by 37.5%. Under contract year-over-year changes, detached single-family homes, 14.7% less, and attached down by 32.7%. Homes for sale, we have an increase of 7.9%, which was higher than last week. I think we were at about 5.5% increase last week. Attached single-family homes down by 29%. Some fun information that we're provided with this week is that mortgage application activity nationwide has recently dropped to its lowest pace in 25 years. That's according to the Mortgage Bankers Association, with purchase and refinance applications down considerably to this time last, when mortgage rates were hovering around 3%. The sharp increase in rates has caused mortgage applications for purchase to decline 39% compared to the same week a year ago. So definitely some changes happening in the market. I would like to say, not here to create any panic whatsoever, because I don't think there's any need for panic. But what was going on in 2020 and 2021, very different than what's going on right now. I think that there is much more stability in the market. People aren't going insane and trying to grab all the toilet paper they can off the shelves. And with the same thing that we're doing with single family homes. But I think things are looking promising, even though the rates are a little higher. So if everyone just focuses on what they need to do and what their situation is, I think we'll certainly get out from under this dark cloud that everyone's trying to create for us. So let's dive a little deeper into those numbers. New listings, we finished the week with 408 single-family detached homes, which brought us to a 3-month average of 439, down by 1.7 year over year. Single-family attached homes, 470, brought us to a 3-month average of 599, down by 27.3%. Under contract, 215 single-family detached homes, 3-month average of 183, down by 19.2%. And single-family attached homes, last week we finished up with 233 under contract, 3-month average of 265, down by 26.5% year over year. Inventory of homes for sale. Last week we finished with 3,033, 3-month average of pretty close to that number, 2,994, up by nearly 10%. And single family attached finished off the week with 4,673 homes, 3-month average of 4,902, down by nearly 26%. Another thing I'm not going to dive too deep into, but just to keep you informed, because I know some people are interested in bank-owned property, whether it's foreclosed, REO, pre-foreclosure, short sale. According to the lender-mediated report for September 2022, saw a slight increase year over year of REO properties, but a significant decrease, cut in half for short sales. Looking at this past September and the September prior, there were 39 REO transactions this year compared to 28 last year. So that was up by 39.3%. Short sales down by 50%, 7 this year, 14 last year. And if you take a look at the chart here, you can see over the years how bank-owned properties has decreased significantly. We are anticipating, because of what happened in the last couple of years, that foreclosures or bank-owned properties, perhaps even short sales, is going to increase in the coming months or within the next, couple of years. But just to put things in perspective right now, again, not causing any panic, just providing you with the data. Share of closed sales that were lender mediated was only 2.2%. Which, looking at the chart just a short time ago, 10 years or so, much, much higher. Now let's take a look at what's happening in your neck of the woods. So, as you can see, what's happening in your area is not necessarily what's happening all across Chicago. If you'd like a copy of this report or any of the 77 areas throughout the city, please feel free to reach out. I will be more than happy to share that with you in a PDF format. I am also very interested in seeing your comments below. How do you feel the market's doing right now? How has it impacted you directly? Where do you think it's going? Where do you see us a year, 2 years, 5, 10 years down the road here in Chicago? Thank you so much for spending some time with us. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next week.